Ex-Catalonian CEO Carles Puigdemont famous the results of Brussels wherever spin in personality imposed expulsion with Spanish authorities announced they were searching his detention. Same Catalonian Republic has win, he announced in Brussels in the previous several hours of Friday night. Same Spanish by the government was conquered. The Spanish by the government had named an previous poll in the expect of quelling the separatist fighter motion, whose shove for autonomy caused the nation's lowest policy meltdown in many decades. But Madrid's hopes were obviously dashed. In more than rather than 99% of the voice calculated, no solitary side obtained an direct most but the three separatist fighter parties along took 70 seats. They necessary 68 to hold their capture on the 135-chair parliament. To manage the pro-fee independence parties will requirement to accede in a coalition. Such a script pushes the Madrid-Barcelona relation behind to wherever the all began 3 months back, in a provocation separatist fighter by the government in Barcelona jarring Madrid. The against independence Ciutadans, countrymen, did win the largest seats of any side, but not quite to shape a most by the government. Same Catalonian Republic has win Puigdemont's side, Junts per Catalunya, along for Catalonia, side 134 seats in Thu's voice. He told the Spanish Main Secretary, Mariano Rajoy, had acquired a strike by the Catalans. They lose their coup d'état, he told. Marta Rovira, of the some major separatist fighter Esquerra Republicana de Catalunya, Republic leftward of Catalonia, side, as well proclaimed win following her side 132 seats. She shouted liberty in gig inside supporters following the results founded. Main Secretary Rajoy's Human Beings' side, Partido Famous, lose largest of its seats in the Thursday poll, falling down of 11 to 3. The outcome was as well a precise version of Madrid's answer to the turbulent. The Spanish by the government shipped in thousands of police force to close downward the October 1st plebiscite, and commanders were seen hauling old voters by the wool of voting stations and shooting tire bullets at comparatively shellfish protesters. Madrid withdrawn monitoring of the area following it sacked the whole Catalonian by the government and parliament. Growth of the centre-right countryman side in spite the precise supporting for the pro-fee independence party, it was in fact the against independence Ciutadans, countrymen, side how came off in the largest seats, winner 37, a sweep profit compared to the 25 the side won in the recent voice, and a mark of fair how separating the autonomy question has been. The side benefited of a recording strike of 82%. The side applicant, Tos Arimatas, was potential hoping to win and shape a coalition of some against independence parties, but the numbers do not stack up in her benefit. However, she gave a win speaking of her their own. We are all Catalonia and the at first policy strength in the Catalonian parliament is named Ciutadans, she told. Same 10 largest populated cities in Catalonia are law now orange, so appreciate you to all the human beings who include done how probable, she told, relating to the side's color. Policy talks to go the results, yet, do not definitely indicate lightweight shipping for the autonomy motion. Down there will potential be intensive talks, especially above the question of who would be Catalonia's following CEO. The some separatist fighter lead, Oriol Junqueras of Esquerra Republicana de Catalunya, is arrested in a Madrid jail above the plebiscite, on extortion of mutiny and uprising. Both of leaders person 30-year prison regulation. The two parties will as well include to happy the limit Candidatura de Unitat famous oneness candidate, as they would not undergo the 68-chair limit out of it. The side was kingmaker in 2015 as so, propellant Puigdemont to the chairmanship in an 11th-hour transactions.